This is going to be a super quick run through of Shortcut Studio and all of its functionality and things I love about it. So when you first run it, you're going to see this window pop up and it's telling you it can't find a Shortcut Studio library on your computer. What would you like to do? Now, if it's your absolute first time running it, you'll probably want to either create an empty library, which is just a bare bones blank slate with nothing in it, or there's a free starter pack, which is just 5 simple expressions, scripts and presets just to get you started and so that the extension is not empty when you open it. But something I love about Shortcut Studio and was important to me when building it is how transportable it is to other machines. So if you now want to move Shortcut Studio to a new computer, your library lives just in your documents folder by default, but of course you can actually move it anywhere. So when it loads up on a new machine, it's going to check your documents folder to see if there's already a library in existence. And if it doesn't find one, you can tell it, that's because I've moved it and it now lives in my desktop or downloads or any directory you might want. And it'll sync up and run straight away. So you can copy your Shortcut library to any computer and then load up your version of Shortcut Studio on that computer and it'll have the exact same items, all your expressions, scripts and presets immediately on hand. But let's just start with the starter pack and get up and running quick. So here we are. As mentioned, 5 expressions, 5 scripts, 5 presets, 15 of them all together in the all category. So how does it work? Let's add a quick expression to this text here. So why don't we just move over here? This isn't going to be the most interesting of animation, but it's just to show the adding of an expression. And let's add overshoot to this position. So I've got the position selected, double click overshoot. That's it. I'm not winning any awards for that animation, but you can see how quick and easy it was to add an expression to it. When I've got the expression selected, I can also get some more information down here. So it was last used today, and it's been used one time because I've just made my library now, and it's just reminding me double click if I want to actually run it. The same works for scripts. If I want to, let's say I have multiple of these and I stagger them all out in different orders, I can run this sorting script to just put them all in the right order. Again, this does not look good, but the idea is just to let you know that all you need to do is one double click and everything runs. And with presets, you just select a layer and you double click and it runs. So let's add, put that back in the middle. Let's make the text slide in. Double click that. There we are. Simple as that. So you can also view this in different ways. So let's bring in the all one. We can view it as a grid or as a list. If we've got lots and lots of things, you get a bit more information on them. We can show all items or favorited items. So if I want to, maybe I want to use bounce a lot, so I'm going to right click it, favorite it. If I was in list view, the favorite button is inline already there, but I quite like grid view. So let's favorite bounce, let's favorite overshoot, and let's favorite save frame. And then now when I change my view to favorites, it's only the things that I've chosen to be in that selected category. And I can sort things alphabetically by recently used, by frequently used. So that naturally your workflow will rise to the top as you see the things that you reach for the most. Now, how do we go about adding something new? Let's add a brand new expression to run through that. I hit this little plus button down here and I get a brand new window pop open. And it allows me to select an icon, a color, a name, a description, some extra search tags to help search for things, and I can type the actual expression in here. So let's make a very, very basic wiggle expression just for speed. So the icon, I've got 1700 icons to choose from here, but let's say arrows. That's not quite what I want. Let's see something kind of going up and down or side to side. And let's not waste a whole bunch of time doing this. I probably should have planned this ahead. Right, I'm just going to go for this one. And let's select a color, purple. I'm going to call it wiggle with a Q in there. And the description goes, this makes a property wiggle. I'm not doing good typing today. Now, search tags are extra keywords you can add in that will help you find what you're looking for in the search panel so that you don't always have to search for wiggle. And if you forget what it's called and you go, oh, is it shake? Well, you've added shake as a search term, so that can also come up. Jitter, wobble, wibble. Anything you want. You can add lots and lots of these tags. And that way, if you forget that your expression is called wiggle, you can search for shake or jitter or wobble and it will still come up. And then let's type the actual expression here. As you can see, there's syntax highlighting in the actual expression area. And I've added it in, and there we have, oh God, that was such a bad icon. And look at that typo in the description. You'd think I'd planned this out because now I'm going to go and edit it. If I right click, I can edit and I'll change property. And I'm going to change the icon to, let's see, let's find another arrow. And this one, this looks like it's shaking side to side. That's more like it. Now let's go to the scale or the rotation, and I'm going to apply that wiggle. Easy as that. That's a brand new thing added to our library. It's the exact same for scripts and presets. When you add in them, you just need to drag and drop your .ffx preset file, or you can click there and load up a kind of Finder or Explorer picker to add it. Now, we spoke about the Shortcut Studio library living in your Documents folder. And that's something that's really important to me, is how easy it is for you to port the Shortcut Studio library around. So this is what it looks like. This is me just in my Documents, Shortcut Studio. It actually works. I've got it working on an iCloud Drive for me. So between my two Macs, I keep this synced up, and both instances of Shortcut Studio have the exact same library they're pulling from. You'll see it's just a series of individual files, JavaScript files for expressions, FFX files for presets, and then JSX files for scripts. And there's a library.json that is the cataloging device for them all together. That's where all the details are stored. The name, the description, the icon, the color, the last time it was used, all that information is stored in there to keep your library intact. And this is sitting in my documents, as mentioned, but I can move it wherever I want with this button up here. So as you can see, it's saying that that's where it's stored for me. I can reveal it in Finder where I was just looking, or I can choose a brand new location for it, and it will move my entire library to that new location and tell Shortcut Studio to always look there in the future.